What's up, everyone? So, little update. Off camera, I kind of tore it down a little bit further. Not much further. I just took the front forks off, handlebar, as long as all the electrical. Put it all underneath my table and in my cabinet. And that's because today what I would like to do is get this cleaned up. We're not going to go all the way in depth that I'd like to, just because I ordered some new cleaning wheels for my bench buffer, as well as some other stuff that I'd like to use. But I'd like to just, wash it down, really clean up these easy surface areas that I can get to with the buffer, the bench buffer. But yeah, let's go wash this in my yard. So all I'm gonna be using is just some degreasing dish soap and a scrubby that's kind of worn down. And there she is. I won't say shiny because she's not shiny at all. Well, a little bit, but at least there's not as much dirt. There was a lot of dirt and gunk really inside here. I couldn't get all of it off, as you can see, but I was able to get the majority off. In here was kind of a pain. I think I actually missed this spot right here, but this side where the chain was and all the chain grease, I was scrubbing that for a minute, but looks better. We'll probably wash it a couple more times in the future, but right now I just want to start cleaning up these sides right here with the buffer. Try to make them shiny, try to get rid of the scratches and boot wear and so forth. Here it is. I don't know if you guys can really tell much of a difference on the camera, at least, but I focused really on this upper part right here. You can see. So they really couldn't go much by like the tag or anything because those mounts are right there. But it looks pretty good. Let's flip it around. This side is definitely a lot better, a lot more even. I really didn't want to push too hard where those grooves were from the plastics, kind of making those divots in the metal. Maybe I'll get someone to weld that in. But it's a lot more cleaner, a lot more symmetrical. What I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to take off the prime wheel and just use it by hand. Kind of shine it up a little bit more, make sure that the pattern's a little bit more even so it looks better. What I'm doing right now is I took this off the buffer and I'm just kind of going back and forth, just all the way down, just trying to make sure that if there's any kind of patterns that's showing, that it gets washed out with this so it's all looking the same way. So then you don't have these weird patterns in the middle from it getting buffed out, you know. I I got myself another toy. Got a little hand dribble, Shadow Harbor Freight, the location for every garage mechanic. And then another Prime order. Some little wheels so I can get into the cracks and crevices of the frame down here. So that's what we're gonna get started on. All right, so how we're gonna set this up is, first, this is what came with Prime. Little attachment so you can actually put the little wheels on your Dremel. So I'm going to take this screw out beforehand. And then what I will do is we'll stick it in and start tightening it. That was weird. There it goes. Now it's locking. And for the final bit, I came with a little wrench that I can't grab because it's so small. Just kidding. It's not that small. And then we'll just tighten it up a little. And now we'll grab a little wheel. We're going to start off with the rough one, I think. Took a little bit of effort pushing that through, but nothing horrible. Let's give it a shot. Dare say that'll work. Okay guys, I do not know if I can do any better. She is pretty shiny everywhere that I can reach. It's really hard to get inside of these things, but I cleaned up the surface of them. You can see right here, it's pretty dang clean. As I was waiting and just kind of using up my time today, look what I did with the PrimeMX wheels. So this is the shaft that goes through the engine. Kind of acts like the engine mount. And this thing was gunked up. I should have taken a before video. Don't know what I was thinking, but now it's all brand new and shiny and smooth. Right now I think I'm going to take the clutch cover off actually and kind of get it all prepped because I'm going to repaint it. So now we're going to just take the paint off. I think we're just going to use the rough one. Get it all smoothed out so we can get new paint on it. And voila, paint's gone for the most part. I'll get a sander and stuff, or sorry, some sandpaper. Get all the rest of the fine stuff rough enough so we can paint it this weekend. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching my video. I know I'm kind of new to all of this, and I promise you it'll get better from here on out with my editing and filming. But if you liked what you see, please stay around, subscribe, like, leave a comment, leave me a dislike, do whatever. You can correct me on all my false terms too. That'd be kind of fun. But I actually have a next project already lined out. I'm really excited to show you. Anyways, we'll see you next time.